What do you say to the seller who may be a little more strong-willed and does not believe that they need to help pay towards the buyer's agent commission because they heard on the news that they wouldn't have to do that anymore? Well, I think that there is two very clearly different conversations that you can have. One is okay and one is not okay when you're thinking about the idea of these new rules being set in place, or the spirit of the rule is what everybody keeps saying. And I heard these two conversations from one of the Fidelity calls that was last week, and one of their attorneys laid this out, and I thought it was laid out perfectly. So if you were to tell the seller, Mr. Seller, I completely understand that you do not want to pay towards or for the buyer's commission, buyer realtor commission. But I do want you to understand that if you don't, then there's not a realtor in town that is going to show your house because they're not going to be paid. That's not okay. That's the conversation. That's the way you don't want to explain it, obviously, right? The second way that you could explain it is, Mr. Seller, I completely understand that you don't want to pay towards the buyer's agent commission, which is completely your right and your decision. But I do want you to know that if you don't, the buyer is going to be responsible for paying for what their buyer's realtor charge will be, and that buyer may not be able to afford to pay towards that commission plus their down payment plus their closing costs. Their first-time home, they may be first-time home buyers, they may not be, but they may not be able to afford all of that. So I just want you to understand that if you don't, which again is your right, you may be eliminating a lot of buyers who just can't afford to pay for all of those things. I think that that is a very clear and different way to say that. And in the spirit of the rule, which is what everybody is saying, it makes sense that paying for a buyer's agent commission is helping the buyer. It's not about the buyer's agent doing something that we're trying to steer. It's helping the buyer not have to pay it themselves, which may in turn help them afford the house. So I hope that helps. I hope those two ways help. I'm gonna keep giving you guys nuggets that I hear that I feel like are super helpful. I've been trying to listen to every call that's available just to help you guys know more. So I will talk to you guys soon. And if you guys wanna chat with me about it, just give me a shout. I'll talk to you later. Bye.